Major Slack Videos.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet of ours. Welcome to the sultry, smooth sounds of Station SLAK, coming at you live from Montreal, Quebec in the wee hours of the morning. Everyone is still asleep here, but Major Slack is up and at it, strapped into the cockpit and ready to rock and roll. But I'm gonna have to keep my voice low to avoid arousing the neighbors. Yes, the neighbors become aroused at the sound of my voice. Hey, how you doing out there? Alright, this is the Stormville Castle cleanup run. We have opened the back door and it's time to descend into the depths to take on the Ulcerated Tree Spirit. I'm going to show you the easiest way to take on this absolutely hellacious boss fight. First of all, I want everybody to make 7 fire pots and have enough smoldering butterfly and mushrooms to make 7 more at least. Alright, I went up and did some farming and I've got that all ready to go. Okay, so you can make 7 fire pots and you can make 7 more after that. Alright, next let's set up the gold pickled fowl foot farming run. We can now make gold pickled fowl foot using roa fruit, which we have plenty of, four-toed fowl foot, which we have some but not enough, and gold firefly. These are the 2 that we need to farm up. I'm going to show you how to farm these right now. Okay, everybody put on your staff and make sure you have glintstone arc ready to go. Alright, we're going to go down to the Weeping Peninsula, starting off at the 4th Church of America. The 4th Church of America. Alright, everybody go there now. From here, you're going to hop on your horse, hop over to the south. That's a bit of a drop. That's probably way too far. Gallop down here. Actually, that's the wrong way. Strike that. Here. Alright, showing the map. Just to west southwest of the 4th Church of America, right here. This is where you can drop down. And you're going to go to the shore. You see all these zombies here. Ignore them. You can drop safely down here. Turn to the right. Gallop along the shore here past all these zombies. And you're going to find these kind of like, I forget what they're called, but they're kind of like little penguins. Just kill them. And you have a good chance of getting a four-toed fowl foot out of them. Not every time. But you also get some blight pinions. There's one right there. There's another. Okay? I think it's a 25% chance of farming a four-toed fowl foot from these guys. I'm only going to do this once just for demonstrational purposes. You can come back here anytime. Okay, showing the map exactly where this is. Down on the beach, northwest of the 3rd Church of America. Strike that, the 4th Church of America. Okay? Here in the Weeping Peninsula. Alright, and there's 2 more over here, which are in the water. You can lock onto them, but you can't shoot them with glintstone arc. But you can get them with any weapon that has the grab the skill on them. For example, our Banished Knight's Magic Halberd. Okay, so switch over to that. And you don't have to lock on, just get in between these two guys. Let it rip, and you instantly kill him. Okay, so there's your four-toed Foulfoot farm coming here anytime you need some four-toed Foulfoot. Next, deuced out here at the Isolated Merchant's Shack. Everybody go there. Okay, now we're going to farm some gold firefly. This can be found in this pond right here. It's really easy to find. It's just this pond due east of the Isolated Merchant's Shack, okay? So you might as well put a marker there. Okay, and let's put a marker here as well. Okay. And we could put a beacon on this marker and just gallop out there. Now you're going to arouse some foot soldiers on the way. Right in between these two ruins here. See, he blows the horn, so be aware of that. They will chase you. They'll chase you all the way to the pond. Once you're here, you see all these gold fireflies. You just quickly run through, gather them all up. You fight the octopus if you want. I wouldn't recommend it though. And these guys will lose interest. Just making sure I got, here is one more. I believe there's 11 altogether. You don't have to get all 11, but you know, it's a good fast farm, so you don't have to worry about it. And there you go. And of course, Roa fruit is all over the place. It's that little red plant. Okay, so there is your gold pickled Foulfoot farm. There's some Roa fruit right there. You see the stuff, it's all over the place. If you want a specific Roa fruit farm, there's one in Liurnia, which is really good. I'm going to show you that later, but for now, here's them. See, it's all over the place. You just go to the first step, Side of Grace. First step, right there. And there's 4 right there. Turn to the right. Drop down. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to the Side of Grace. Rinse, repeat. Okay, there's your Roa fruit farm, right? So everybody now has a good supply of gold pickled Foulfoot. I'm going to make 10. Okay. Earn 30% more runes for 3 minutes. Now, let's go do the Ulcerated Tree Spirit boss fight back at Stormville Castle. This will earn us about 4,500 runes, and if we apply gold pickled Foulfoot, we can increase that to about 7,000 runes. Just short. Starting at the left side chamber. All you're going to need for this is our Hornbow plus 10. And eventually a good sword, for example, this right here, the Lord Sworn's Great Sword, plus 7 gold. We're not going to quit that now. For now, just need the Hornbow plus 10, good supply of fire arrows, arrows reach talisman, blue dancer charm, and that's it. Okay. And your 7 fire pots, and make sure your Flask of Wondrous Physic has the strength not crystal tier in it. The other one, it doesn't matter, but make sure it has the strength not crystal tier. That's it. Okay, so we're going to go through this door here and take care of business. 3 bats to shoot down here. There's one right there. Oh, and before we get underway, the best time to take on this area is midday, because it gets kind of dark down there, so let's just wait until noon. Okay? Alright, now let's do it. Okay, lots of light in here. There we go, nice and bright. Mighty shot, lock on, instant kill on all of these bats. That's one down. Go down here. There's one in the arch right there, hiding there, waiting to ambush you. That's 2. And let's start dropping down. Careful now, careful, easy, 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 easy. And over here. Down here gets free arterial leaf. Spin around, and there's a 3rd bat right there. That's all 3. Alright. Now you can make your way down here. And careful now, I'm gonna have to do some dangerous platforming. Get yourself out on this ledge here. Okay, stop just before the bottom, right about here. And there's 3 rats down here you can easily gun down. It's a lot easier to take care of now. Just use your lock on to find them. There's 3 little rats. And there's a big rat, which you can see if you waited till noon, like I told you. He's right, see this column here? He's right behind that column there. You won't be able to lock on, but you can use precision aim. Aim for his head. Mighty shot is going to take 2 shots. First shot is going to make him start bobbing around. He's going to start bobbing around now. Now you just have to lead him and hope for the best. There we go, we got it. Okay, that's everybody down there, down and out. Okay, now to make a jump across here. Loop. Some free smithing stones and drop on down here. Alright, this area should be clear. Now, there is a teardrop scarab in there. Now, you know from experience that you can sneak up behind teardrop scarabs. It makes it a lot easier to take them down. Okay, let's put on your Lord Sworn's greatsword, 2-handed. Get your sneak on. Grab this guy right here. And you can see him right there. Look on the right side of the screen in between those 2 slats there. There he is right there. And if you position the camera right, you can see the head of the teardrop scarab is on the right side. So all we have to do is sneak up on the left side and we get right up behind him. We won't have to chase him around. Okay, so he's going to be right over there. There he is right there. Let's just hop over here. Get your sneak on. Sneak up right behind him. Lock on. Charge attack. There we go. This will give the Rancor Call sorcery. There we go. This requires 16 intelligence and 14 faith. And that's what it does. Maybe we'll fool around with that later. Now, that's everything in this area here. The Ulcerated Tree Spirit. This is absolutely hellacious. I do have another video showing you 3 different ways of taking this guy down. We're going to opt for the easiest method. It's the method that's even recommended in the official game guide, and that is to drop a ton of fire pots on him from way up there. All we have to do is get way up there, and there is a ladder at the end of this dungeon here. It's just a matter of getting safely to the ladder. He's going to drop down as soon as we drop down. So what you want to do is put on your best gear, one that's going to offer you the best physical damage protection. And for me, this would be these 4 items here: Ray Lucarian Helm, Dream Beast Surcoat, regular Guardian Gauntlets, and the Mausoleum Greaves. Now your mileage may vary according to the stuff that you randomly found, and you can just check this stat here, physical, and make sure that's the best you can muster up, okay? If you find something highlighted in blue, put that on instead. Okay, so go through all your gear and figure that out. Next, you want your Golden Vow dagger ready to go, because that'll also increase your physical damage. And for this, there aren't really any talismans that'll help us out in this situation, aside from maybe the Green Turtle Talisman and the Halleck Drake Talisman. But if it comes to that, you're pretty much dead meat. But throw them on anyways. Okay? And we're going to cast Golden Vow and drop in and run up the right side, cut across to the left, find the ladder, and climb the ladder as quickly as possible. That's the plan. Let's do it. Golden Vow, and here we go. Don't pick up anything, just run. Run straight up the right side, stick to the right side, stick to the right side, keep running, and then about here you're going to cut across to the left, and the ladder is just behind here. Grab the ladder and climb. If you do it exactly like I just showed you, should be no problem. But I would gear up and buff up just in case. And this is a long climb. Okay, and this will put us back in the area where there is the armory, which is right below us. Okay, so you can drop down here. It's a safe area to do an about face, and there is the armory. You do the exact same strategy that we used before. You can take off all this, put on your archery gear, which would be Arrow's Reach Talisman and the Blue Dancer Charm. Take off that and put on your horn bow. Get your sneak on. Okay, go through the door on the west. Carefully go down the left side and use precision aim and slide to the left, and you get a line of fire on that exile right there. Mighty shot, hit shot, instant kill. Same thing, slide carefully out so you can get a line of fire on this guy without arousing him. Headshot, mighty shot, instant kill. Right? Refill that P. Out here, there is another exile just around the corner, and there's some rats up here. The best way to take care of all these guys is with the gravitas weapon, whatever that may be for you. Should be the halberd. Okay? Two-handed. Okay, you can see the guy around the sea on the right side of the screen, so just let loose. And again. And then back away from the door just in case the rats come down. And keep casting Gravitas until you kill 2 rats from above. That's 1 down. Listen. If you still hear squealing, there's another one still alive. And I would just cast Gravitas all around, making sure all those rats are dead, because you don't want them dropping down on you on this ledge here. Okay, it's got to be perfectly safe to operate on this ledge here. Okay, once you've determined that, you're ready to go. Okay, and down below is the Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Okay, so let's get some good visibility by putting on either nothing or the dagger. Let's put on the dagger. Okay, so we have good visibility. We can lock onto him, and it's just a matter of throwing fire pots down on him until he's dead. Okay, so to increase the damage your fire pots do, make sure you take your Flask of Wondrous Physic with your Strength Knot Crystal Tear in it, and let fly with those fire pots. Make sure you lock on. Sometimes he gets a little dodgy. for it, wait for it. Here we go. Okay, once you've thrown out all 7, simply retreat all the way back to the back of the armory and you'll be able to craft again and craft some more fire pots. Now what happens is, because you went back there, he'll be attempting to chase you, so he'll be going kind of like back away underneath, and you won't be able to walk onto him, but just wait for him to come out again, because he always like follows you around, because he's still attempting to kill you any way he can. Okay, so just wait for him to come back out and start hucking those fire pots again. Don't worry about that. Can't touch you. We're way up here. Just waiting for him. And one thing we want to do is get the gold pickled fowl foot that we made ready to go. Okay. Just before death. There we go. Take your gold pickled fowl foot. Gives you golden seed. And a bunch of money. I didn't see the money come in, but I know it came in. I was just curious exactly how much. It should be around 6,000 or 7,000. Okay, that's the easiest way to kill that guy. Dead easy. Alright? And that's it. So now, all we have to do is go back to the lift side chamber, side of grace, retrace our steps, and go loot everything at the bottom. Alright, same strategy. Oh, once again, let's wait till midday. Here, one for you. Over here. Find the guy under the arch. One for you. Carefully drop down. Into the arch. Spin around, and one for you. Watch it now. Okay. And same deal here. Get out into the skinny ledge here. Gun down the rats. Three little rats. Find the column. There's the big rat. See if you can get his head for extra damage. And we two-shot at the guy. There we go. There we go. And we're home free. All we have to do is just collect the loot. Smoldering Butterfly, Stone Sword Key, Throwing Daggers, and the Prince of Death Pustule right there. A talisman that gives you, raises your vitality. There you go. And that's it. And make sure you hit up this Bloodstain here. A little bit of backstory with Rajier, who seemingly attempted to take on the Ulcerated Tree Spirit and came to a horrible end. And that's it. Pretty messed up, eh? Pretty messed up. You want to find out what this is all about? Let's go back to the round table. And have a little chat with Rajier. Rajier.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
About the corpse under Stormveil.
The misshapen corpse under Stormveil. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Here's some good backstory for you about the Elden Ring and the Shattering. Alright, so that's it. There's only one thing that remains in Stormveil Castle, and that is the Crucible Knight boss fight. Well, it's not really a boss fight, it's more like a strong enemy fight. And for this, let's go back to the Rampart Tower side of Grace. Okay, Rampart Tower. Alright, and once again, let's wait till daytime. And we'll gun down 3 Warhawks out here. Just shoot the barrel, you know the routine. Aim near the top of the barrel, fire arrow. Don't need to use mighty shot, just a regular shot. And the third one right here. Okay, once you got those 3 down, go down here, and you're going to cut to the left up these stairs here, and carefully drop down. Okay, very carefully drop down. Alright, you're going to turn to the right here, run along the ledge, and drop down here. Watch it now. All the way over here. Pick yourself up an immensely crappy shield, the marred wooden shield. Drop down here. Down here. And you're looking for this ledge here, which appears to offer you a way down, but when you jump on it, this is what happens. You fall all the way down. As soon as you get to the bottom, lock onto this guy and shoot him as quickly as you can. And again, should be able to get him now. And this will give you the Ash of War Storm Assault. Okay? Having done that, the Crucible Knight is going to appear right there as soon as you walk this way a little bit. So you're just going to walk just enough to spawn him. Just enough to go across the trigger line. There he is, and back up. Okay, you're going to take cover right here. Now he's gonna walk all the way over there. Now we can kill him with fire arrows easily. It should take only 4, as long as you use headshots. And typically, as soon as you shoot him, he gets alerted and he'll attempt to come towards you, but he always stops about here. For some reason, he can't seem to go any further than this location here. So that's what we're gonna do. And let's throw a little extra sauce in here, this situation. There he is. When he stops there, cast Golden Bow, switch to your bow, use precision aim right for his head, mighty shot. Got him. Go over here, get into sneak mode, and watch him. And there you go. He always stops there. For some reason, he can't seem to go any further. And now he'll retreat. And when he stops moving around, take another shot. It's that simple. Wait for him to calm down. There we go. He dropped his shield. Aim for the head. Mighty shot. Headshot. Go over here. This is too easy, Slack. What, you want to go in there toe to toe with this guy? Be my guest. We'll just notify your next of kin. No, he's absolutely hellacious. Another thing you do is you can get up on top of this ledge here and throw fire pots on him. That's not quite as safe, because what he typically does is, hang on, let me take another shot and I'll explain. Okay, what he typically does is he'll go around here and he'll kind of mess around here, and you can continue to throw fire pots on top of him, but sometimes he'll actually go up these stairs and go up on top of the ledge, at which point he'll chase you down, and then you're kind of screwed with that strategy. But that strategy also works. I think this one strategy I'm showing you now is much better. But that strategy, you know, if you don't have a good bow like we do, that's another way of doing it with fire pots. Okay, so we're waiting for him to drop his shield. There you go, drops his shield. Zoom in, headshot, and that didn't quite finish him off. It's going to take one more shot. Don't bother using a gold pickle foul foot on this guy. He's only worth 1500 runes. Unless you're really miserly, you know. I mean, be my guest if you want to, but, you know, I don't think it's worth it. So this should finish him off. And there we go. It also gives us the aspects of Crucible Horn's Ashabor. Strike that. It's an incantation, which requires Fate 27. And that's what it does. And that's it. We have completely cleared Stormville Castle. The only thing that remains is to activate the second elevator, should you wish to come back. Make sure you grab the Somber Smithing Stone too. And just follow my route here. See, here's another spot. The other spot I told you about. Make sure you grab this Trina's Lily. Up here. When he first comes out, he parks over there. You can sneak by him, go along here like that, and come up here. And then you can get over here and drop fire pots on him. Most of the time, he'll stay down there. Sometimes, though, it's not guaranteed. Sometimes he'll actually come up here. So, good strategy, but not quite as safe. Okay, and we're golden. Simply taking this elevator up, we'll activate it. Okay, and I think I forgot to get this drawstring fire grease. And that is it. Stormville Castle is complete. Plundered and pillaged. Just want to go back to the round table, cash in my golden runes, and level up.
Now, those out of a challenge, find them well.
Alright, cha-ching. That should be enough to level up. Let's just double check that. Yep. Points into strength once again. Done and done. That is it, boys and girls. I want to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to make sure you don't miss any of my quality pro walkthrough Elden Ring videos, and post a comment. And I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring.